The last year took a toll on all of us. We saw a lot more sick people than we used to. We saw a lot more death. The same as the general population, but at the end of the day, you can go home to your family. Most of us didn't. You know, we were scared to bring it home to our loved ones. This little thing right here is going to sit right in front of your mouth and it's going to tell me how your lungs are doing, okay? The majority of our calls that we responded to were patients who had COVID-19, some of the sickest of them all. And with COVID-19, we never got a break.
We became nurses to save lives. We weren't able to save every life. There was no time to grieve. During the worst of COVID, there was like this pang of pain that you felt every time that you would lose a patient, but then you had to immediately refocus and redirect yourself, reprioritize to the next patient.
Dealing with COVID-19 for the past year has been emotionally challenging. During the peak, every day we had really serious cases, like multiple very serious cases, and everyone needed some kind of oxygen support. The really bad ones needed ventilators. Death every day as well.
And now you can see there's patients everywhere because of this.
When I talk with my coworkers, that's the thing that hits them the most and left the longest lasting mark was just like the unexpected death. Like some patients you knew they were bad, and then probably they wouldn't make it. And then there was always those where like you couldn't see it coming, and then all of a sudden they required a lot of attention and didn't make it.
My immediate family lives up in Rockland, which is right over the bridge, about 20 minutes away. COVID impacted us because we don't see each other as often now. At the beginning of COVID, my dad was diagnosed with cancer again. They postponed non-emergent surgeries. Right, so in the case of my dad, they planned on doing a surgery that would allow them to give him a higher dose of chemo. They weren't able to do it because everything was postponed until much later. So, you know, the cancer got bigger. He died in September.
My family is everything to me. And during the worst of the pandemic here in New York, they supported me so much and they prayed for me every single day. They cooked for me. That was such a big deal. Thanks, you can leave it right here. Where? Yeah, it's okay. I went from me living with my parents, you know, just regular day-to-day life, to me moving out in like a day, to an empty apartment, living on an air mattress. That was difficult. Okay, now I see them every day. Usually after work, I will come home, take a shower, I'll put on my sleeping clothes, my pajamas and everything. And now I'm getting ready to see my parents. I'm grateful because we're all vaccinated and I feel comfortable seeing them without my mask on. My mom is the best cook in New York City. She has to be. I mean, I know everybody says that about their mom, but it's true for mine.
Please pray for everybody's well, that everybody approach the good in each other and try to be the best.
Okay. Good. So what's going on? What can I help you?
She had problem with the breath. She had pain in the back.
My wife was actually kind of shocked to see like how much it actually affected me. I mean, I guess I was scared on multiple fronts. Like in a selfish, personal way, I didn't know if I get COVID-19, how I would be affected by it. And that was why my wife and I talked and we decided to live separately so that they could be protected from possible exposures. The end of the pandemic is not the end of the damage. There's a lot of emotional healing, financial healing too, that's gonna have to happen. We've seen race issues start to come up too. There are pretty routinely like people saying, I don't want an Asian doctor, and like using slurs. Part of that I think is a result of this pent up, like unexplored grief and sadness and anxiety.
Dr. Johnson to EMS triage, please.
The past year, I know some people, it made them question their choice, and I don't blame them because it was scary. It still is scary. Me personally, I think it actually confirmed that I made the right choice to go into healthcare. I never was like, maybe I should stop doing this. For me, it was like, I'm going to work, I'm making this happen, and we'll get through this.
COVID has not gone away, so I don't feel like it's over for me. I was meant to be a nurse. I know that from day one, and I think that the pandemic even further validated that and solidified that in my heart and mind, is that this is my path in life.
I know what we're doing matters. Watching as we all came together, seeing that band of brothers and sisters that we have all over the country, all over the world, it definitely made my bond to this profession stronger.
L3, I'm out with them.
We're not out of the woods yet. For the foreseeable future, your first responders, your hospital workers will be in crisis mode. We'll just get better at dealing with it.